If I treat you wrong, I'll make it right. 'Cause loving you is easy, the feeling's too strong, why try to fight it? Loving you is easy, been away for a while, love was out of style. You waited for an answer, when you broke the rules, I played it cool. Come on, give it a chance, girl. I sleep alone and I wonder, is this a spell I'm under? But you slipped away. I long to belong to you, I can't have it any other way. Ooh, when you left for good, you thought you could. And never mind the feeling, when you think of me, I can guarantee I'm still staring at the ceiling. No sleep alone, and I wonder, is this a spell I'm under? This foolish heart still thunder. But you slipped away. I long to belong to you, I can't have it any other way. Oh, if I treat you wrong, I'll make it right. 'Cause loving you is easy, the feeling's too strong, why try to fight it? Loving you is easy, I can be the one who can hold you tight. Loving you is easy, till the morning sun shines an early light. It's easy. Your loving makes it easy. It's easy, so easy. Your loving makes it easy. It's easy, so easy. My loving takes it easy now. If I treat you wrong, I'll make it right. 'Cause loving you is easy, the feeling's too strong, why try to fight it? Loving you is easy, I can be the one who can hold you tight. Loving you is easy, till the morning sun shines an early light. Loving you is easy, I treat you wrong, I'll make it right. Loving you is easy, feelings too strong, why put up a fight? Loving you is easy, feelings too strong. Loving you, loving you, it's easy.
Hello and welcome to AKTV. Oh yeah! I have my own applause. You can't hear it, but they can. Digital applause. I can also do an air horn. Thank you guys for tuning in. Those who are here with me, real quick, shout it out. Let me know that you're out there, so I'm not screaming into the digital void. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It got a little Inception-y. I don't think that's the right usage of that. Thank you guys for joining me. My name's Alex Kramer. I'm a Nashville native music maker that I just decided to start my own internet talk show in my basement. So here we are, episode 3. And stoked to be here with you guys. Rodney's here. Oh, Rodney, you are... you're the one. I was about to say something inappropriate about a song lyric. I was going to say these ladies are loyal. Turns out, it's a Chris Brown. That's what we call a swing and a miss. Cheers.
I'm sorry, I'm not the guy for Chris Brown.
Cheers to Monday night. No, it makes sense. I deserve that. Take the L. Hey, Nicole Boggs is watching. Wow, you're great. I love being in the band with you. You make great chicken and broccoli. Seriously, guys, put some in the comments because I'm trying to figure out this new thing on my little software where I can throw the comments up on the screen. Window, comments and reactions. All right, I got your comments and reactions up here, so don't make a fool of me. That's gonna be hard. Yay for me again. Thanks. I'm my own engineer. We're doing it all. We're learning and growing, as I want to say. If you're enjoying the program, hit that virtual tip jar. Appreciate that. That goes to the artists that appear on this show. And on that note, I would like to introduce tonight's guest. Very happy to have him on here, and he's a dear friend of mine and an inspiration in my life. And I'm very excited to see him, and happy to introduce to you. Hold on, I don't want to introduce him to you without his intro music. That would be disrespectful, you know.
Oh, yes, I get intro music.
You get intro music, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, from Toledo, Ohio, make some noise for Mr. Stephen Mullan. Gave you an applause and an air horn. Okay, that's all we can play of that song before we get sued.
That made my day.
Hi, Steven.
Hi.
Thanks for joining me.
Thanks so much for having me here.
This is our first show with upgraded video and audio.
Yeah, so you can hear us.
And you can see this nice little. It kind of makes it feel like a talk show when you got the desk mic.
Yeah, this makes really nice.
It helps me. Maybe it does nothing for you, but.
No.
Does it do a little something for you?
Yeah. All the sound is going in there, traveling all through these wires, right?
Where does it
Into
come
the
in
mixer.
from? Like, it's not in Omni, it's in, what do you call that? Directional?
Cardioid?
Cardioid? That's a word. This guy.
It's in cardioid right now?
Yeah. I didn't want to do Omni because that's like the whole room and the plumbing and everything. But this, I feel like Cardioid is just going to come out and get us both in a tighter. I did some audio A/B testing, and it had more bottom end and punch. The Omni was just kind of like thin and broad in the whole room.
It's nice.
Wow,
it's it's definitely nice to hear the sound of this over the sound of maybe,
laptop mic. It's definitely
laptop
an improvement,
yeah.
no matter. Yeah. So we're learning. What you got, guys? All right, I had to jump over to my intro music, but now.
Hi, everyone.
Show. And, that's gonna happen more times.
What?
The feedback loop.
Oh, it's life.
Yeah, that's a word. That's a learning. The boy wanted to come back downstairs. I just realized he's back here. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Leo Cam. Bam 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 bam. That's Leo's theme music. It's not as good as yours.
My theme music was amazing.
As long as we've got each other. Don't flag it, YouTube. So sorry. Stephen Mullan. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm really glad to just be in your house on your...
I know, it's nice to be with people.
Yeah, especially at this time.
We've been gig free. We've been locked down. No, not everybody's been doing that, but we were talking earlier about the pros and cons of what that has cleared the way in our lives, and also just the physical pangs of what we do.
It's definitely deepened the appreciation for being around other people, and especially playing with someone else.
Isn't that like weirdly, I mean, no, it makes sense, but when people talk about the magic of two different people playing sounds together, flamming, and when we're getting into musical terms and stuff, but like there is real like alchemy going on there. Two, 3, or 4 people that come together to make a sound. And the times when you're in a show, when it starts to catch its stride, or you have a particularly good night, you can have like ordinary nights.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been deprived of that for these 9 months.
Yeah, it's definitely felt the whole time like I'm back into a practice room by myself, getting ready to then go back out into the world to play with you or whoever. And I don't know if you felt like that maybe as well, where it's like, all right, we're practicing again, but then the feeling of playing by myself and doing my own things is totally different when we are then playing together.
I mean, yeah, it's homework, and it's like a building training ground of like, I'm bursting at the seams with creativity, and I don't have the expression of getting it out in a live setting with other musicians in front of an audience, which is all, as much a catharsis and a therapy for me as it is anything else. But yeah, it's exciting to be, in these times. The music, the guitar industry and the musical instruments industry has just skyrocketed because everybody's at home and figuring out, well, let me freshen up everything, get my gear together, let me spend some money on getting it. So, I mean, that's all to say, like, I'm cautiously optimistic heading into 2021. Like, it can't get any worse, right? Bing says, oh, coming in live, coming in hot. You could put that in the comments, Bing. Ping says, tell Steven to speak up. We're on the new microphones.
Great. Thanks, Ping.
That's a great speak up voice. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Ping. Appreciate it.
Peeking. We're not peeking. It's
we're not peeking.
We're good. You know that. Yeah. Oh. Hey, I want to jump into some music talk with you because I've been thrilled to. Like, it's all been music talk, hasn't it? I've been thrilled about. Yeah, right. Isn't this a lot? Just pass that over. Here's what I want.
I want to frame that.
Tell me about.
Oh yes.
I want you to tell me about this guy.
Yes.
This guy.
This is who I used to be.
I got that guy right around the corner. The Privia.
The Casio Privia?
Oh yeah. We can hook it up.
I was just talking to someone about the Casio Privia.
You know what? On second thought, just tell me about this guy instead.
Same person, just like another year older.
You guys are not able to listen to this. This is for me. This is an exclusive. You cannot get this anywhere. And I'm not going to play it for you tonight.
You're not even going to open them. They're still in.
They're mint condition. Yeah, you're darn right. That's right.
I made it.
Tell me about that guy. You're from Toledo, Ohio, originally.
From Toledo, Ohio.
I'm confused about where the Michigan comes in. Was that a separate?
I was in Toledo up until I went to school, and then when I was like 22 to 26, I lived in Michigan.
Okay.
So
that's still kind of formative years, and you have a lot of roots there.
They were super formative years for playing this style of music.
Yeah.
Like playing
22 to 26. So you're
playing songs and playing anything in the pop, like, to me, anything like prior to age 22 or age 20, like anything outside of classical music or musical theater was like, what is that? I don't know what that is.
When you made, let's see, like this record in 09 and this record in 2012, was this when you were in Detroit?
That I was in Loveland.
In Miami?
This was Miami. This would have been my
09.
09, that was my senior year of college.
I don't mean to make you trace back the whole.
It's been so long since I've even thought about those things.
These are treasured possessions of mine.
Can I see them?
Please, yeah.
I haven't even looked at these. Yeah, I remember this whole thing. As we all do when we do journals.
I guess that's what your albums are in any stage in life, but especially particularly your early albums. They're journals.
Yeah, with those, that was early. That was like right at the end. I remember my next oldest brother had booked me like my first bar gig in Toledo, and so we played a gig then, and that was when I had made that recording, and that was sort of like a pretty big moment for me, and playing with like cool people, people that played guitars and played drums and
Was
played
this at
bass.
Mugswigs?
No, this was at the Blarney in Toledo.
Oh, cool.
It was like my first
Cool.
bar gig, and then Mugswigs was that was a totally other different thing. I had like booked like a tour, just like a DIY tour,
Uh-huh.
back when MySpace and all that stuff.
You went back to Ohio. This is when you were in college, like.
No, this was it was so right after college, so 2009. I graduate college, and then figure out I'm gonna do whatever I can to try to be a musician.
Yeah.
And take whatever gigs I can. If someone says, "Hey, we're looking for this," I'm gonna learn how to play the piano to be able to play that gig.
Right.
Like I'm just gonna do whatever I can. And that was 2009.
Because you were in school as a classical voice major. You were
Yeah.
you were singing arias and operas
Yeah,
and doing
just
the whole
all
thing.
that stuff.
So the piano was auxiliary to that, but I mean, your
Yeah,
voice is your
just for
primary instrument.
Accompanying, but yeah, the Mugswigs time, right after college, it's sort of like I wanted to play gigs, but I didn't know what to do, so I just tried to do whatever I could possibly try to do.
Because then you were forced to learn something, and then you had that in your arsenal.
Yeah,
That
so it was
your
like,
skill
well, let's see if I can email all these coffee shops to see if they'll let me come in and play. And
Yeah.
this is my music, and so they did, and I spent a few months after, right after school, doing that, and that I learned a lot from doing that. Have you? What did you do when you were 22? You were in LA.
22. 22 was LA and moving to Nashville.
Yeah.
Right at 22, I got an early start. I was like only in college just for the I was keeping up appearances, just doing what you're supposed to do, supposedly.
Yeah.
So I didn't make it like to the end of my second year of college in Memphis before I hightailed it, and because I had been gigging, I had been like playing as much as I could, and felt like I had just like in those months and years. In my cocky 19-year-old self, thought I was just like, well, I've dominated the Memphis music scene. What's
Yeah.
next? And I got to up the ante. So I went to LA, and then I was in LA for 3 years. And at 22, I kind of did the LA thing and had great experiences. A lot of bucket list stuff checked off. And 22 was when I was like, yeah, I'm from Nashville. And now I'm like five odd years deep into like a music career, like making a living, making a humble living. And how am I doing this and not in Nashville? Like, how is that possible? So it felt like an inevitability, something I wanted to be able to uproot and come back and do it on my own terms. So yeah, that was 22 for me. Right at the beginning of 2012, I moved like Christmas 2011, my brother's wedding, and then the transition through that like kind of holiday period. I quietly moved back to Nashville because I didn't want anybody in LA to know that I had left. I was like, what if I think it's a bad idea, and then it's like, hey, I'm gone, make sure to give away all my gigs. Like,
Yeah.
didn't want to do that.
When was your first gig?
My very first gig ever.
Yeah.
It was probably with my band, The Knobs. I was playing drums. And I think it was the school talent show. I think our first gig ever was a guy named Donnie Gray's birthday party. And then I played another birthday party for an awesome dude named Nolan Pittman, who is like married in uncle-ish of mine.
Yeah.
A couple of parties. But yeah, I was like 8th grade going into high school, and all the other guys were juniors going into their senior year. And yeah, the standout gig was the talent show, because I got to sing and play drums, and I sang Johnny Be Good. And that was a big moment for me as an 8th grader in the high school talent show with the juniors.
Playing drums and singing Johnny Be Good?
Before I played guitar, yeah. It was
You
more like
ride cymbal or?
I think I was hat. I don't know. But I shornly was not doing the straight swing.
What do you think's harder, playing drums and singing it, or playing guitar and singing it?
Drums. Because Fontana, is that his name? DJ Fontana? That was Elvis's drummer. Sorry, that's wrong. I got my Memphis Backbeat Tours mixed up. Ping knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, because that's that straight swing thing. It's like da 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 da. I can't even. Yeah, it's like da 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 da. It's not quite swung, not quite straight. Somewhere in the middle, that infinity of swing.
Do you have any video that you'd be willing to leak to me?
Man, I don't know if there's video. I would have to ask. Maybe my brother would know. That was the day that I was pulled aside by the choir director. My brother was already involved in the high school choir, and she was like, she tapped me to come into the fold, and that was my high school whole home base was choir kid. That was our little clubhouse. But this isn't about me, Stephen. Well, it can be.
It's about.
As my
it's
name is
us.
plastered over. This is not initials. This is not about. Hold on. Wait. Let me go ahead and throw that bad boy up there. All right. Explain to me this. You've been releasing new music. I'm just going to jump ahead.
Sure.
I tried to do this Mark Maron style where it's like biographical, but we can be here for hours.
We can.
All of the new music that you've been releasing this year, what I'm struck by is you have, if you guys don't know, Steven's project is called Thunder Lily. That's Steven and Owen Lewis and Tyler Summers among collaborators.
A lot of sort of like I'm steering the ship, and people come and people go, and it's pretty flexible. But overall, like I'm the one that's like, all right, I'm gonna keep steering the ship.
I got to join you on one of your releases. What was it? It was
and that Endless song.
Endless on the Here Now single, which was
I love
the February New Moon release.
Yeah, I loved what you added to that.
I love the Echo Sex, which is like the old Benson Echo Rex sound like that. That was my first experience playing with that, and what a warm, lush, beautiful thing.
Yeah, that's a delay pedal that I absolutely love using. I'll throw everything through that.
It's great. Yeah, you can do anything with it. So what I'm really curious about is you have released 7 singles in the year 2020, each on a full moon.
7. Let's think.
Those are your full moon singles. But then you also released the Visitor EP in the summer.
Yep.
And most recently, just last month, you've released the first full-length album from Thunder Lily called Volume 1, which I implore all of you guys to go no, that's not it. Learning and Growing. This is the album art for Thunder Lily Volume 1. I encourage you to go save it on your Spotify or Apple Music, or just stuff some cash money and DM Steven for his address in an envelope. But what struck me is the album and the EP are entirely different songs and separate music. It's not a collection of the singles.
No, it
So do the full moon singles stand alone on their own island?
That's a whole other.
They're unrelated, or they're related.
They're what I was trying to do is, so everything is like playlist culture now, right?
Right.
So I was like, well, I'm gonna slow release one album over the course of the entire year, which is the building up like stripes. You're like building up levels.
I love the album
and
art.
then it gets,
is that also kooky collages or?
That I made that just
great.
Just like trying. It was based off trying harder for me, which is it's difficult to communicate visually because I'm so used to music. But trying to be like, what do I want to say? And I wanted to have an image that made it look like life is more a journey.
Yeah.
Than a destination. So for each year, have that. It's kind of like a triangle with the full moon looking thing. So that's one record in and of itself. And then there's the Visitor EP, which is another record in and of itself. And then Thunder Lily Volume 1 is more like a solo adventure sort of series.
You know what struck me about?
Totally different sort of, like, the Triangle one is more like shared path with friends and stuff like that.
Oh, well, I like that. That's the one that's more collaborative, and then Volume 1 is more. Because, I've been listening to it over the last week, and I knew I was going to have you on, and it struck me that it's so kind of meditative and contemplative. Particularly the song Ghost Bay is like an actual reading of a guided meditation.
Wow.
When you say, say nothing, feel not, or
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Feel
New.
something new.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't even. When you make things, you don't like.
It's not
I'm
by
picturing-
design. It just happens.
Yeah, I'm picturing it. I was trying to picture what trees would sing. I was
Yeah.
like, what would a tree sing to me right now?
Wow, that's
and the tree would.
what would a tree sing? That's
like
some
the
heady
trees-
stuff,
the
but I love it
trees
so
would
much.
probably be like, slow down, dude. Like,
Slow down.
you guys are moving so fast down there on Earth. Just slow.
You guys have got to hear this record. I have so much more I want to talk to, but I also just want to play music with you.
Yeah.
On that note, I think we should
Sounds
do
good.
that. I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to once again tell you guys, go get Thunder Lily Volume 1. You won't be disappointed. It's a beautiful record. As well as the Visitor EP and all of the New Moon singles, which there's one more single coming out, the Cold Moon.
The Cold Moon.
On the
December
30th.
30th. Yeah. Thanks.
Can we get an exclusive on the name of the...
Sure. It's called Free.
It's called Free.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. I was about to... I can curse on my own show. Frick yeah. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's very exciting. It's inspiring. We're going to play some music from Thunder Lily Volume 1. I'm going to take you to a title card while we reset the camera. And what song are we going to hear on this? Is it
The one
that you sent me?
it's called Awakening.
Awakening. You're going to hear Awakening on this brief standby screen, and then we're going to play some more songs for you. So stick around, guys. We'll be right back.
The force of nature pushing us in harmony. We're here together. It's the silver lining in the age of choices. Through patience building chemistry, the stardust figures still away.
cool.
And we're back. Oh, we had to power the camera. New camera means batteries die. Turns out.
Wait, what?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's lithium.
Things. Gosh.
Can we take a journey to Thunder Lily?
Yeah, sure. This one is called "Do Whatever It Takes to Stay Entertained." Ready? I live by a waterfall in a tree house made out of popcorn. I popped it in a silver pot with the oil I got from a coconut. I don't have to clean it. If I want to, I can eat it, and I'll share some with you. Yeah, I'll share some with you. Do whatever it takes to stay entertained. Do whatever it takes to stay entertained. I'm a gingerbread man, I'm a painter. I'm the neighbor of Darth Vader. He's a nice guy in real life. Goes by David. Has a nice bike. I can teleport from my chessboard across the universe on a surfboard. I wanna take you with me. I wanna take you with me. Do whatever it takes to stay entertained. Do whatever it takes to stay entertained. Just do whatever it takes to stay entertained. Do whatever it takes to stay entertained.
That's Thunder Lily Sound. You can find him on Instagram. The music of Thunder Lily. Right there. Do whatever it takes to stay entertained.
Thanks.
That's on that record, Volume 1. Peep it. We had a request for this song last week. I never been no Casanova. Here I am going out with the belle of the ball. Just when I thought my troubles were over, come to find a brand new problem to solve. When they see her walk
walking in the room with me. Suddenly they're looking at me differently. Call me Mr. Popular. That's me, Mr. Popular. 'Cause ever since I got with her, they call me Mr. Popular. It's all or nothing, feast or famine. As for loving, when it rains it pours. Try not to stare at the beautiful women, 'cause I'm a kid, Steve's a kid in a candy store. She should be everything I should ever need. If this fantasy don't get the best of me, call me Mr. Popular. That's me, Mr. Popular. 'Cause ever since I got with her, they call me Mr. Popular. And when they see her walking in the room with me, suddenly they're looking at me differently. Call me Mr. Popular. That's me, Mr. Popular. 'Cause ever since I got with her, they call me Mr. Popular. Mr. Popular. So popular. Ooh, popular. Synth Jam.
There you go.
what we call a synth jam. Hold on, I gotta get my synths together. Hey! Heidi, you're part of the synth jam, yeah. That's great, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, buddy. He brought all the toys today. Man, what a day. What a night. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah,
I think
that was the best synth jam I've had all month. All year, maybe.
oh man, that was the right kind of synth jam. I'm gonna don this, not to spoil what's about to happen here, but might as well get the
Sure.
get the holidays going right, you know.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your dreams be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be right. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the tree tops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in snow. The snow, but then I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. May your dreams be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Happy Christmas. War is over. Happy days, y'all. Happy holidays. It's not. We got another week, but starting the festivities early.
Happy holidays.
Thank you, Stephen Mullan.
Thank you very much. Thanks
Of
for
Thunder
having
Lily.
me.
Thanks for bringing us your transmission today.
Yeah. That's a funny way to put it.
Yeah, it is. You know, in hindsight, I would have phrased it differently.
No, I think that was perfect.
It's ideal.
That was ideal.
An ideal day.
This was an ideal day.
Hey,
Thanks,
thanks so
everyone.
much. Thanks so much. I meant to throw this up while we were playing, but you know, help out some musicians in need so we can keep the music going. We are Lord of mercy. This is gonna be the end of the show right here.
It's a good end.
Yeah, it's look at that. Look at God. We appreciate you guys. We're completely independent, unrestricted free agents, DIY musicians. So throw something into the cause. We certainly do appreciate you. Thanks for joining us, y'all.
Thanks,
See you
everyone.
next week. Same bad time, same bad place. Monday nights, 8 Central. You know what? Perfect time for a little. Obviously, I'm a professional.
That felt right.
Good night, y'all.
testimony lately? What's your testimony lately?
Good night.